Welcome back to Term 2. Well, Term 2 has started like our beginning of the year. The restrictions that have come into place due to the 3-day lockdown, more particularly in the life of our community, the wearing of masks. So thank you to all students right across the schools for the way they've diligently come back into the term, particularly post the Anzac Day weekend. You've been magnificent. I take this opportunity to thank all students for the respect of and the adherence to the restrictions this week. They've been very accepting, and even for those people who've had to switch online to some events have been truly magnificent. We are very fortunate in our community with the technical expertise at Newman College that has enabled us to pivot to online events at this short notice. We celebrated Anzac Day across the college during both weeks 1 and 2. Anzac Day provides the opportunity for all of us in our community, in our country, to reflect on the sacrifice of those who have served and those who continue to serve in our country. During week 1 at our Marion Assembly, Major Shepherd, who was a helicopter pilot, but more importantly, a parent in our community, gave a beautiful story about her service and her commitment to the armed forces. At Marsland campus in week 2, we had Mr. Robert Wilton, a retired serviceman for both the British and Australian military forces. He too spoke about his service and the impact it had on his life, in particular the central message he gave to the Assembly: daily renewable contract. Every day we have the opportunity to renew our commitment and our service to what we want to achieve in our lives. Following Robert and his address, I reiterated to our students how grateful we should be and thankful we need to be for those who have gone before us and what they have given us and those opportunities that are ahead of us. We were very fortunate this week to be able to go ahead with our Year 6 camp, albeit with some relevant restrictions put in place by our Forest Ed Recreation Camp facility. I visited the camp on Thursday and saw the enjoyment and the high spirits that our students were able to participate in the camp, and the collaboration, teamwork and family spirit that was evident. I particularly want to thank all Year 6 teachers and for all teachers for ensuring that this very important event continued, even with the COVID restrictions in place. So hopefully as the week ends and we begin a new week, that the restrictions will be lifted here across Western Australia. Over the next couple of weeks, we've got so many exciting things ahead of us. This Friday, we have the Champagne Cup, which sees St Joseph's Northam and Bunbury Catholic College coming to our senior school to be involved in a whole series of sports to see who wins the Champagne Cup this year. Also, in the next couple of weeks, we have our Newman Parent Consultative Committee, and that is an opportunity for parents to come, to have a voice and to listen and to be present to our senior leaders. At our next meeting, we'll be presenting our annual school improvement plan with a particular focus on gifted and talented students. So if you have an interest in this area, I really invite you to come along and be part of Newman Consultative Committee. So as we move through the next couple of weeks, I wish all students and parents the very best in our time ahead.